Edgecombe has to have a good game in this one. They need his scoring. You can't just rely on Maxey.
Hauser buries the three. We know they're going to make them if we can just knock 4 or 5 attempts off. I feel like that can help us in this series as Matt Bede, after his appendectomy, not ruled out for the series, but not playing today as Keita launches himself to the...
Those high ball screens, if he's not playing drop coverage where he can be attacked, that means that Keita's going to have an easy run up to the basket.
George tosses it in, plus the foul, and gave it right back.
Great read. Picked that ball off. They just couldn't corral it.
Tatum, he got it.
Steps a three.
Brown, little fade, nails it. Celtics running. Tatum skirts in. Working Maxey out to Hauser, corner. Vucevic will give it back. Tatum wants it, turns, and hits. 6 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists. Maxey nuzzling inside somehow.
Boy, talk about making it difficult on Tyrese Maxey, and he delivers. What a big-time finish.
White at 3 is good. After Brown's work.
So many versatile defenders. They're on a string.
Brown, too easy.
Have to help their defense. You come away without the ball going through the net, that puts a lot of pressure on your transition D.
Paul George, times soaring in for the rebound. Here's Maxey, zipping inside for the lay and the foul. Quarter of game 1.
Boston running their offense so high. There's that Spain action, ball screen, back screen.
And Pritchard scoops it in. To Vucevic, posting, 5 to shoot, kicks it out. Tatum, 2 to shoot. He got it on the mid-range.
Big shot fake.
Tatum, 8 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists. Oubre pumping it down with the left-handed hammer. Had Tatum able to flag it down. Tatum cuts through the D and slams it home. Jason Tatum. Pritchard gets it back. Shireman on the attack. Little leaner is good for the southpaw shoot.
From 3.
George muscles in and Shireman got round matchup. A 15-point first half lead. Garza with space. Connects on a 3.
Big time scorer in college. He was National Player of the Year at Iowa playing for Fran McCaffrey. He is not afraid to let one fly.
Brown again gets to the rack.
Second only Denny Advia from Portland, he's a big time driver this year.
Edwards the putback plus the foul. Brown accelerates, Euros, and floats it in. Acrobatic finish.
On the Boston Celtics, they make players better. Players are bought in, they get better.
Edgecombe, his first points of his playoff career. 2 for 13 from 3.
And even after a Boston miss, the Celtics are doing a great job of keeping Philly out of transition.
Tatum buries the 3.
Leadership that evolved this particular season. Last year when Paul George came to the team and couldn't get on the floor due to injuries, and obviously Joel was dealing with his injuries, as you see Oubre gets the hoop in the harm there.
Yeah, 9 for 13 at the line. They're shooting under 30% from the floor. White, pitter-patter dribble and swivels it in. And dishing, Vucevic lost it. And Edgecombe guides it over to Maxey. Maxey in transition, just so dangerous. It's off, Oubre whacks it out. They're 2 for 15 from 3. Tatum alone at the rack, delighting the crowd.
It's on out of bounds underneath, and you wind up giving up a layup 94 feet away.
Maxey whirls it in, plus the foul. About a 6-second difference game in shot clock. Edgecombe didn't take, spins into a 2 and drains it.
Boy, that's a heck of a shot over Peyton Pritchard. Now, God, and to George Sedano's point, one thing Philly's got to quit doing is turning the ball over. They had 9 turnovers in that first half. And setting those screens and just rolling so hard to the basket.
Oubre on the attack, spins it in. Not Adem Bona starting the second half at center.
Bona staying in, Drummond staying in drop coverage. And that just gives White so much space when he. A ton of players that are unbelievably smart about basketball, but doing it at speed when things are coming at you. Boy, really smart by Paul George to go right.
Still recovering, not ruled out for the series. Brown able to hit, fading away. Maxey giving it up. George, 7 to shoot, the crossover, the take, and the hit from 3.
What separation.
Here's Vucevic, center of the lane. Brown had the 3. White will take and tip. Brown an open 3 is good. White gives it up. Vucevic, you bet. 5:30 to go in the third. Tatum swivels, drives, and finishes.
Coverage off Andre Drummond. He doesn't have to worry about Drummond picking and popping. What a great cut.
Brown the flush on the. Can't hit the 3. And Grimes the weak side rebound. Beautiful get ahead and Edgecombe.
Effective field goal percent.
Led NBA rookies a minute, so pretty good. Brown able to snake his way inside.
Size and strength advantage over VJ Edgecombe down in that low post.
Maxey explodes, swivels it in, plus the foul.
The organization improves. And you have to, everybody thinks we're going to suck. I love it. And just hung up.
Newsflash, they don't.
They don't. He's been excellent from the mid-range all season long.
Maxey's runner drops in. 7-second difference, game and shot clock. Brown looking for a little more. On the drive, the fade. He got it. 26 on the day. Maxey, 2 seconds left. Maxey lays it in at the horn. Queta the rebound.
Queta's right there for most improved player on the season, wouldn't you say?
I say so. As Hauser buries the 3 on the contest.
They just stayed straight up and down.
Hauser again.
If he is allowed to shoot it from the catch spot, he's making it.
Queta comes in, but a goaltend is called. The fourth quarter, but that's not going to stop any coach from coaching as Queta cashes in on the 55th playoff double-double for Tatum, who's 3 assists away from a triple-double. Tatum slips in. Under 7 minutes to go in the fourth. Grimes shovels to Bona. Bona able to flip it in. Edwards able to drop it in.
At least the "We Want Boston" chant is better than the overrated chant. I've never understood that. Why, when your team's winning, you'd want to call the other team overrated. And a prime contender to get back to the NBA Finals, but I'm not sure we should be.
Celtics with their largest margin of victory in a playoff opener ever.